Hey, everybody. There you are. I'm waiting on Twitch. Twitch, finally, you're there. Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dan Plays Games from the Elder Times. I'm Dan, and the game I'm currently playing is this nifty new game that everybody's talking about on Steam, namely Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Pool of Radiance. And, of course, that's really a game from 1988. But, yeah, it's actually new on Steam as of this March, so that is why I'm playing it. Now, I think the main lesson we're getting is that these classic Dungeons & Dragons is really brutal. It's really tough. So this is episode 5 here, and I'm learning more all the time, and people are giving me great hints and advice. So I think I'm learning more all the time, but I haven't yet cleared out the first level, so to speak. So let's start this up and try again. Back to Phlan, which is the town you're starting out in, trying to clear from its prior ruined state. Gotta remember how to do this all the time. Let's see here. Okay, so once again, got my handy dandy encoder wheel here to get through the copy protection. So the Elven rune is the little hooky thing, which again doesn't look a whole heck of a lot like what the pixels look like. Oh, I guess it's this. And then the Dwarven rune is sort of a straight line with one slash through it. Is that what I'm seeing? Where is that? There it is. Kind of looks like an X. And I'm supposed to read the dashed line, which reads friend. Oh, that's nice. Okay, hopefully that's a good omen for tonight, actually, because I'm going to be talking about the fact that I'm getting more friends in my party. Okay, so load the save game, namely A. All right, and I'm back in Phlan. So let's talk just a little bit about where I am. I've been trying to clear out the slums, which I'm pretty sure is basically the first level area that you're trying to clear out right next to the civilized spot. And been having a surprising amount of difficulty, sometimes because of screw-ups on my part. But we have discovered that there's at least 2 places in there with like an enormous number of first level monsters, like 25, 30. There's a spot right in the middle of slums that's got like 35 orcs and hobgoblins, some of which have bows, and a third level wizard that curb stomped me when I ran into them. And then last time I found, I think like in the southwest corner, there's like about 25 kobolds, almost all of whom have bows, that curb stomp me again at the end of the last episode. So I did break down and load a save game. But I think what I decided was that I need a full party. So what this game does allow you to do is it allows you to make 6 player characters you directly control, and then also add 2 NPCs at the training center that aren't entirely in your control, but I've decided to load out the full party of 8. Again, these classic D&D in general and these video games followed suit did not take any prisoners. These were hardcore games. They don't make it easy on you. They're willing to TPK you over and over again. And amusingly, in this game actually exits the application. If they TPK you, they actually say you don't deserve to be running the program anymore and just boot you right out of the program when that happens. So that's happened a couple times at this point. But so what I did offline is I tweaked my party composition a little bit. Number 1, I had a rogue that was a thief that was quite a bit of fun named Tara, and I did decide to relieve her of duties. So I got rid of Tara. Among the things we learned last time is this does follow the first edition rules that allow bows to get 3 shots per round. That's that's a big deal. So what I did is I hired, to replace Terra, I hired another Elven Fighter Magic user, Fighter Wizard. All my characters are still first level. And that is, I guess, third from the bottom on the list right now. Maelwyn is a new Elven Fighter Magic user, so she can use a bow. And she can cast Sleep when I need it, is my thinking. So that ought to bolster my missile fire by ×3 for that one character when I need it. And I also went and got her armor. So you can see that she's armor class 1. She's got first class armor. So that's obviously a lot more durability than Terra had. Let's go look at Maelwyn actually. What is that not moving down the list? Oh, I don't have focus, right? Duh. Okay, let's just kind of look at Maelwyn just for a second. So here's Maelwyn, female elf, age 180. Made her chaotic good fighter magic user. I did take just the first batch of random rolls that the system threw at me. I didn't try to tweak that at all. And again, they're pretty generous. First edition did the roll 46, take the best 3. So those are pretty good abilities, right? Strength 14, intelligence 17. Pretty good for a magic user. Everything's above 12, right? Dexterity 16, so there's a bonus for that. Constitution 15, charisma 17. I don't know if that makes a difference in Pool of Radiance or not, but that's pretty good. And I've got her with a sleep spell, right? As you'd expect. And then I've given her plate mail. I bought her plate mail from the party resources. Shield. You can see that I've got her ready with a longbow, because she's taking place of Terra, which was my range specialist before, plus a couple melee weapons if I need it. So there's Maelwyn. So there's that. And I've got her in the back row. So basically, my understanding here is when your party gets in a fight, the first 4 people are front row, and the second 4 people are the back row. So I've got Maelwyn in the back with the bow. I had to think about that because she's got such good armor, right? She's at armor 1. I was real close to putting her up front, but I decided to put the people with higher hit points up front. Now, Roland's got AC 0, so I put him in front. And I decided to put Griffith in front because he's got such pretty good hit points there. And then I do have these 2 NPCs, and you notice that I've actually put them out in front. I don't know if that's... Maybe that's unethical. I don't know. But I've got a 3rd level... I got that 3rd level fighter swordsman that we saw last time. Let's go take a look at him. So 3rd level. And again, the NPCs at this point don't have names in the D&D universe. So swordsman, of course, is the title for any 3rd level fighter. So there's my 3rd level swordsman. Now, one thing you know, 16 strength, that's not too bad. I didn't roll any of this stuff. I have given him banded mail to get his armor better. So one thing I didn't notice until this past week was that he's lawful evil in alignment. And when you go into the training center and they offer you could hire a 3rd level fighter for 3 shares, they don't tell you that. You know, why would they? So I've got a lawful evil swordsman as my number 1 guy. And at this point, he's got banded mail and a shield and a longbow if he needs it and some arrows. So there's that. And then the person that I just newly hired is a 2nd level fighter. And of course, the title for that is Warrior. So we will now know him just as Mr. Warrior. So there's our 2nd level warrior, male human, age 17, also lawful evil, which I wasn't super happy about. Seems to have the exact same abilities as the other guy, right? That's interesting. 16, 14s, and then 10. 16, 14s, and 10. That's interesting. Do all the NPC fighters always have the exact same ability scores? That's interesting. Anyway, got pretty good hit points for 2nd level. That's nice. And one of the interesting things, you see the weapon that's on screen right now? In the last episode, I actually was, wondering or / complaining that the equipment list in the armorer's shop doesn't have any silver weapons. And I was like, I normally kind of want to have somebody with a silver dagger in case I run into werewolves or something like that. And so he actually came with a silver battle axe, which is kind of interesting. You know, actually, we on our Sunday show last Sunday, we did a wilderness design dash, and we actually, I think we made some NPC fighters that had electrum gilded. I guess I don't know. You can't say gilded. Electrum plated weapons and armor actually is one thing we did there. But the classic thing is to have silver, so he came with this stuff, which was nice. I don't think I had to buy him any of that stuff actually, so I was happy to see that. That's interesting. So with the NPC, so one thing I've noticed, and offline, I had to get back into town actually, is that my swordsman is almost always breaking morale and fleeing, which is not great. But I think I've been in like 5 fights, and 4 out of the 5 times his morale breaks and he just starts running away. I don't know if that's somehow related to their alignment. Maybe. I don't know if just all NPCs are just always useless, if that's part of the gag. But admittedly, I am kind of hanging my hat, so to speak, on those 2 NPC fighters not every single time turning around and running away. I will be a little bit disappointed if that happens. But there you go. I put them up front. So there's Mr. Swordsman and Mr. Warrior. New to the party tonight. So hopefully if they just hang out a little bit in front, it'll give my other guys an opportunity to shoot missiles or cast spells before they get waxed. And that's if I get into a fight with a whole lot of humanoids, a whole lot of first hit die things, I really need to get my sleep spells off, and I cannot have my magic users go down right off the bat. So that's another reason why I picked Maelwyn to be a fighter magic user. So pretty good armor, can cast a sleep spell. Hopefully I can just get into the first round without getting hit is what I'm hoping, and then get the sleep spell off. So there's that. And everybody's healed up, and everybody has their spells available. So my goal for tonight, and remember the first edition player's handbook says you got to set your objective before the game, is I am going to try to clear out the slums tonight. So I do want to go and actually take on those big mobs in the center of the slums. And someone told me last time, once you do clear out a level, so to speak, then you can encamp there for free. And that would be really, really nice to use as a platform for the second level area. So that's what I want to do tonight. One thing I may not. So I've got a number of clerics in the party. So Griffith is a cleric fighter. Hayden is a straight cleric, right? I was almost thinking about adding more clerics, actually. I guess if I had the option for an NPC, I'm going to pick one. The one thing I'm probably still not going to bring myself is to use burning oil. So there was advice is that the only missile weapon clerics can use is burning oil. And I really don't like that habit in D&D, so I still might not morally be able to bring myself to do that. So if I'm making a terrible mistake one way or the other, feel free to tell me. And in particular, if I'm just not supposed to take on those big mobs in the slums, I mean, tell me that, because that's what I'm going to go bang my head against tonight. So there you go. All that and more tonight on Dan Plays Games from the Elder Times. Yeah, thank you, Bond Manga. Right, yeah. So my clerics don't have the highest wisdom, so you're right. I'm not getting those bonus spells, which would have been ideal. You are correct. See, Griffith and Payton. Let's just go remind myself, because I've been off this, right? So Griffith has wisdom 13, so I think that's just one bonus spell, I think. And Payton's the same. Yeah. So you're right. I could have if I bumped up the wisdom, you can have as many as 4 spells to begin with, and I've only got 2 each. Yep. Anyway, let's try this, right? If this doesn't work, then I guess maybe I can go hire different clerics with higher wisdom. But let's try my party of 8. So I'm cutting to the chase here tonight. I'm going right to the center of the slums, if I don't get lost, and going to try to take out that magic user with the 30-odd hobgoblins or whatever it is. So here I am in the slums. Right, I can go this way. I gotta remember where the doors are here. Yeah, good point, right. The good, thank you, Bondmonger, right. So the core stat generation first edition is 46, drop the lowest, and then put them in any order you want. And that's not exactly built into this game. I mean, you could make it happen because you can actually set the abilities to whatever you like, so you could make that happen. But it's not. It doesn't explicitly help you out doing that. So I'm not swapping stuff around, and I'm remembering how to get. So basically, they're in the. Remember how to get so I think it's current, like on my map, it's like the bottom right area is that kind of like thing that's got a frame around it. So I'm trying to get to the bottom right now, and I'm at a door. Can I pick it? No. Can I bash it? Yes. Okay, once again, I'm going to add one more person to my party, and that is Yowly the cat. It's going to be party number 9. Come on, bud. Come here. Get up. Come up. Help me fight the orcs. Come here. Put up. Yep, come on. Right, you want to come this way, right? Come on. All right, so I think so I think my wingman's coming, which is good. So now I got to remember how the hell to get back to that location. Is it through that door? I'm just going to bash it. I think I'm going the right direction. Here. And then here. So I'm trying to go southeast right now, right? For Pete's sake, I'm lost. Oh, for fun. God damn it. You were just north of the entry to the old rope guild, right? Is that a thing? Is that even interesting? You have entered the mysterious building that was once the rope guild. Most who venture into its twisty halls never return. Huh? What? Oh, man. This game is so I'm trying to anyway. Good question, Bondmonger. I'm trying to get to the missile humanoids with casters fight. Do you think I can do that at first level? Do you think that's even legitimate? Anyway, while we're okay, fair enough. That makes 2 of us. Okay, so apparently I've gotten into this mazy part for the first time. So maybe tonight's episode is Dan gets lost in a maze again. So I have not been here before. This is new. So as I try to hit area for the overhead map, it's not giving it to me. It's saying not here. I have not experienced that ever before. So can I just go back? Okay, so I just went back. All right. I'm really not interested in getting lost in a mazy part. So I feel like I'm trying to get to the east of where I am right now. So I guess I didn't do the right thing. I keep having to bash the same doors to get in. Like here? If I could go... It must be this door here must be the thing. If there's a door to the left would be nice. Yeah, okay, so I'm on track, right? Okay, so it's this space that's directly south of me right now. So you go right, and then that door right there is going to take me into the, as Bondmonger titled it, Missile Humanoids with Casters Fight. Right through this door. So I will encamp and save the game. And let's try this. So I got eight members. I got 3 people with sleep spells. I got everybody with bows, and I got those 2 NPC fighters that are pretty burly up front. So let's take a shot at it. So I think there's like 32-ish, 35-ish humanoids through here. And if I can properly get off 3 sleep spells, that would take out 27 of them. Right? And then it'd be about 7 versus 8. So that's the hope here. Let's see how this works. I'm really tickled by the fact that I assume there's a lot of people that know whether this is doable or not. And I'm like completely in the dark about whether I can do this. So here we go. Pick it, and then maybe I can surprise them. That didn't work. Bash it. All right, so let's try this again. So you burst into an elegantly paneled room. A small man sits hunched over a table by the east wall. He sets down his pen and gazes sternly at you. Well, he demands, what do you do? Now, again, what they're not telling us is that he is surrounded by 32 angry armed orcs and hobgoblins. That is the piece of information I really feel would have been nice to give you in that description. I mean, talking didn't work last time, so I'm going to attack. Here we go. You presume too much, the man says quietly. He gestures. Of course he does. A battle begins. All right. So here come the... Yeah, it's either 32 or 35. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. So that was Maelwyn, right? The very first shot took down Maelwyn, who's my new fighter magic user in good armor that I was saying, like, as long as Maelwyn can stay up and get a sleep spell off. Okay, so Payden's the cleric. Unfortunately, Payden has cure light wounds and not much else. So for what it's... Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to jam in the NPC fighters so they can't get out. Well, actually, can I cure Maelwyn and have her get back up in the fight? Let's actually try that. Plus, now I apologize. I've got pre-4th of July fireworks out by my window. What would be? Trying to find a good place here. Okay, so let's say good there, and then cast. Oh, jeez, I gave him a detect magic. Cast this. Begins casting. Well, that's interesting. And not great. I think they're okay. They're down for the entire encounter. Now that is the first edition rule, so that's yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put Cadell. Now I really wish I knew what the range of Cure Light Wounds was. I wish I knew what the range of sleep was. And last time I was here, I learned to my dismay that if you start casting and then you're not in range, you just lose the spell and it's gone. And that was awful. You know, I'm actually going to look up in my player's handbook, and I'm going to take a stab at saying that's probably the actual range of the actual spell in the video game. 3 inches plus 1 inch per level. That would only be 4 spaces. That's pretty limited. Tough. You know, I'm going to guard here. I do not want to lose those sleep spells, so I'm going to guard here and hope they get stacked up a little bit closer to me. Happy Independence Day. God damn it. Well, there's a quarter of my party already. Okay, so I've got, right, so here comes the Cure Light Wounds. Yeah, it says fully healed, but he's not up, so I think you're right about that. Okay, so here's Rowan. Well, I gotta make some kind of move here. I would like to get them a little bit more packed in would be nice. Don't hit, okay. Okay, let me, can I would like to aim. I'm just looking around right now. Okay, so this would hit 5. It looks like I can hit basically 5 at most. That would be 5. That would hit 5. I'd like to hit 9. That would be bad space. That would be 4. Okay, so Orc is less troublesome than a Hobgoblin. I could hit 5 here. One, 2, 3, 4. That would be 6 right there, actually. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6. Okay, so if I can target that space, that's maybe the best I can do. So let's exit this. I'm actually going to move to make, I think it lets me move and cast, right? I think I can move and cast in this game. I'm gonna do that, trying to get as close as I can, and then cast the sleep. Manual. Okay. I would love to put it here. Try that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, so there's a step in the right direction. Now I got to remember to finish. Oh, nice one. Okay. Okay, so my NPCs are doing something this time at least, which is good. There's a, ah, shit. Okay, so Nucharini's spells are gone, and now I'm going to use darts, and I'm gonna remember to put down the ones that are sleeping. So aim, manual. Right, so I'm finding the ones that are quote helpless. Great. Yeah, the NPCs are not under my control. So those two. Okay, that means I cannot cast this round once that happened. Yeah, the NPCs are not under my direct control, which is concerning. Now, the lesson from last time is that because I initially took a wizard, a magic user for an NPC, and I'm not even controlling when they cast the spell, and it was like always a terrible time. So we fired them last time. Now I have fighters that at least their options are limited enough that they're, like, I don't mind it when they attack somebody, but they usually run away. Right, now I've managed to pin myself in, and Payton doesn't actually have anything he can do. She can do. I could cast Detect Magic. Alright, so Payton is currently... I mean, can I bandage someone? Nope. Guess I'm just guarding. That's not a good use of action. Don't do it, don't do it. Yeah, I guess I should have delayed there, eh? This does not look promising. I'm taking a lot of... Okay, my NPC warrior just surrendered. Poop. Now the one I got, I mean, I don't, you know, I've got him pinned in there in an attempt to force him to fight, but if he, I think surrendering is new. I hadn't seen that before. I really can't find good help. It is totally true. Boy, they're hitting me left and right, and I'm not making contact so much. You know, it's too bad because again, this game has you know what this game gave it the title sweep attacks. So if the swordsman was still in the fight, he could get 3 attacks per round with his sword. Okay, so so casting is not being given as an option here, which is too bad. Yeah, right. I should have delayed with Payton, and I could move him in front, her in front. Let me move. I'm just going to move Cadell back a space. Right, there's this garbage. And then, you know what, I'll switch to ranged weapons is what I'll do. Okay, and then why not? Crap. That's probably... Yeah, this isn't working, is it? So I was really hoping to get 3 sleep spells off, and apparently I only got 1, so that is not going to cut the mustard. That seems surprising. Yep, right. Maelwyn was my my Great White Hope there. Not even sure what I should do here. Did I take out all the sleeping? No, there's one. You know, and it's technically not a terrible position, right? So having the entryway blocked off with 3 people, it's all things considered, it's a pretty good tactical situation. They only have 2 with missile weapons. Oh, look who can cast now. Well, that's interesting. Let me just, I'm gonna look around and just see. Now I could put it here and get 8. Can I get 9? That's 6. 6. This would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 8. I guess that's the best I can do is get 8. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, alright, so here comes sleep spell number 2. Put it right here. Ah, it's already sleeping. Ah, geez, 2 of them are already sleeping. So that would only be 6. I could put it here and get 7. 1, 2, 6, 7. It's not helping my front line any. That would be 5. That would be 6. I could put it here and get 7. Now these are orcs and these are hobgoblins. Orcs are AC 6, hobgoblins are AC 5. They have they have 1 hit point less. You know, I'm gonna go for these hobgoblins up front. It could be a mistake, but anyway. So one I'm gonna go for 6 hobgoblins instead of 7 mostly orcs. Let's try this. Yeah, there's 2 with bows. They're off the left side of the screen right now. There's only 2 with bows. I don't hit. I mean, they're out of range for the spells, and I don't hit reliably enough with my bows that I don't want to spend time shooting at them. That would simplify things a lot. So here's Hayden. Right. This garbage. Oh, okay. See, there's the 2. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that, I would have had Maelwyn on the board. I mean, I wish they were dumber and they didn't immediately start shooting at my magic users. Okay. Shouldn't he get another attack? Oh, right. Yeah, because first edition made it under 1 hit die. Right. It only right. The sweep attacks only work against goblins and kobolds. That's right. That's totally not going to work against these guys. Okay, so Cadell doesn't have any spells, and I get a longbow. Okay, so I'm told that you can. It does not let you do ranged, but except it does not let you do ranged weapons in melee. Is that what I was told? But it's letting me target this. It's not letting me target this. Okay, so I got to switch to sword and board. That's fine. Okay. It's not a completely insane food to eat. Is that... Well, that's oh, geez. Well, that's interesting. All right. Can I switch back to the bow now? See, now that guy's maybe? Yeah, see, I don't hit with the bow well enough. Yep, exactly that. Once my head's sort of in original D&D land where you could sweep against orcs. It was a very strange change to the rules they made there. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, so now I gotta go. I keep going, swapping back and forth between the bow and the sword. Yeah, maybe? No? Hack. Interesting. The leaders have switched from bows to axes. Actually, not too much I can do here. Fortunately, the third level magic user on the other side is out of spells apparently, which is good. And thank goodness. I mean, I guess if they had a sleep spell, that wouldn't have been in range actually. Yeah, it might be out of arrows. Yeah, I was thinking that. Oh, that was crap. Oh, yeah, okay. Man, every hit could be the end of a character. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know what second level spell he might have. I'm not gonna hit 8. I'm not gonna hit 8 points of damage with a dart. Am I done with all the helpless types? That's this. Okay, you know, this is actually it on screen. I mean, that's a lot of humanoids, but that's. I mean, there's no way that 4 characters are gonna manage to do this. Okay, so I could take him out. So let's try that. Yeah, I agree, right? I really feel like if I could have gotten the 3 sleeps off. Now I think one thing I'm learning here is maybe I should wait a little bit because of the limited range. Maybe I should wait to get them, you know, to get packed up like this, and then the area stacking is better. Am I out of darts? I thought I had a whole crap load of darts. I guess maybe I didn't. Well, that was... Okay, add that to the list of mistakes. I thought I had a whole crap load of darts. Poop. Well, they're clearly done. Oh, I got 1 hit point left, dude. We're going down fighting, literally. I will say this is the best that my swordsman, my NPC swordsman's ever done. That's gonna be the end. Technically, no one's died. I don't think. So if hypothetically, if I were to like win this, I would have my whole party left. I think. Nope, my teammate is dying. Okay. Be ready for an update on that. Yeah. Be ready for an update on what I just said. So Payton's down. Ah, boy, I really should. I thought I had a crap ton of darts, but I don't. And the swordsman takes a crap load of punishment, eh? He's good. You're right. The swordsman will be the last one there and take all my XP and most of the treasure. Jeez, 1 point. 1 point of damage is not what I need. So I'm assuming this is, so I don't have any way of stopping, to my knowledge, I don't have any way of stopping this fight until I'm actually dead. So I'm probably going to lose this. And I guess the question then is, should I reload and try it again? Should I get more darts, first of all, and then reload and try it again? Is that, am I close enough that I might win it a second try? Or should I do something else tonight? Yeah, kill the application. I'm going to kill something. It's either going to be that magic user or it's going to be the application. Okay, so the swordsman just surrendered. So that was the end of that hope. And Nirjarani is out of darts. Yeah, I feel the same, honestly. Okay, I will bandage for what it's worth. Okay, so the question here is, can Cadell... Well, there she goes. Can Cadell wipe out the 20 orcs that are left or whatever? Well, that's a good point, actually. That's a really good argument. I'm hoping that Cadell can do this. I think maybe Cadell with 1 hit point can mow his way through all these hobgoblins. You gotta. I'm told that a positive attitude has good effects, is what I'm told. So let's. Yeah. Damn it. It's an interesting strategic point right there. They have they have a crap ton of melee fighters and they can't get through the choke point. I feel like it's so close to winnable. Okay, and the other lesson here is you can definitely move and then cast. That's going to be the end. Okay. So, there we go. The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. Yep. That's how that works. I'm going to press any key to continue, and that is when it's going to throw me out of the program. You are correct, sir. Okay. I mean, I've certainly run into a couple of smaller encounters that I've succeeded at. And obviously it'd be wonderful I managed to get to second. If I could get to second level before I dealt with this stuff, would be, you know, delightful. But unless I'm mistaken, I have maybe I should explore the slums more. I guess, okay, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I could get something that would help me out there. It's interesting. Okay, I just discovered this mazy section. Now I gotta do this again. Handy dandy encoder wheel. Once again. Herp-a-derp. What is that? Dan, do not get stuck on the... Don't get stuck on the copy protection. Don't get stuck on the copy protection. Is that it? That can't be it. God, those pixels don't look like anything on this wheel. That's it. That's got to be it. Is that it? That's got to be it. Okay, and then the Dwarven rune is this thing that's got two... It's got not one, but two things on the side. Okay, and then it says read the dots, and it says Vulcan. Yeah. Okay, I guess that was it. Poop. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it would be nice. I feel like I'm not earning enough experience. I don't really feel that I'm earning enough experience to even possibly get to second level. Okay, so Nirjarani currently has 1598. You know what? That's actually not bad. Second level is 2501. So she'd need another 1,000. Well, okay, maybe that's a point. Clerics don't need very much. So Payton's got 1224. And at 1,500, she'd be second level. All right. Okay, that's more. That's really more than I thought I was earning. Okay, Cadell's only got 785. I guess he keeps go. I guess he gets down in every fight, right? Griffith's only got 558. He's kind of new. Rollin ought to have some. Ah, crap. Okay, so really, it's Payton, right? Payton and Nirjarini are the only ones that are really even in sight of second level. Well, okay, let's try that. So, admittedly, I have definitely not been in the bottom right area down here. Can I get down there? Do I need to go through that mazy section for that? Is that how that's a good point. Is that how that's reported? Because it only has one single listing for the experience. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good point. Like on normal character sheets, I'm used to seeing that as like 785/785. So that's why I forgot about that just for a second. That is a good point. So okay, so the current goal is now explore a bit more preferably in the bottom right area. Bashing all these doors. I just came out of that, right? You are north of the entry to the old rope guild. So here's this business. So I guess if I go through here, I get lost in the maze. Is that the deal? I'm trying to remember. I guess there's a whole bunch of twisty stuff down there. So okay, I'm going to take a shot at this. Yeah, good point. That, of course, is the yin-yang of multi-class characters. Well, that's... okay. Okay, so here I am in this new Maisie section. Jeez, that's like a lot of different corridors. A man hurries forward. I am sorry, noble ones, but I have nothing to sell. What do you do? That's different. I will speak. What do you say? Type a single word. Wow. Okay, that's not anything that I expected. So there's some kind of code word you're supposed to, like, tell this guy? Don't tell me. I don't know. Imagine. I have no idea. I am sorry, the man says. I cannot help you. Come back some other time. Speak. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do the classic friend thing just in case. That's not it. All right. So maybe someplace else I find out that... find out what the secret password is for that guy. Well, all right, so here I am, you know, semi-lost in the maze. Well, that wasn't going anywhere. Damn it. Oh no. I thought I'd be able to find my way through here. Oh no. I know I'm going in circles right this second. Yeah. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh god. No. Oh god. Oh, D&D. Why does anyone play this game? I think to myself when I'm a player. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Some monsters are tossing a sack of grain. When the sack breaks, they wail, "Oh no, what can we throw now?" One looks your way. I know, he says. Oh no. Is this ogres and... oh, for... oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh god. I can't believe this is in the first level area. This is not what I expected at all. Okay, so now that I'm all packed up with sleeps, they aren't going to do anything at all. Holy moly. Okay, so I'm gonna try this fight, which is insane. There's no way I can win this. And I also don't know what happens with the trolls if I get them down to 0 hit points. Do I have no... I don't have any fire with me. Oh. You're right. Sleep can affect an ogre. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Jeez, I forgot about that. Good point. I think for some reason now my head's stuck on like I thought it was like the charm person limitation. Right. That's a good point. Okay, great. Well, that's what Malin was here for, is to cast a sleep spell right on that guy's head. Good point. Thank you. I don't know how I'm gonna fight 4 trolls. I mean, they get 3 attacks. Okay, so I feel like one of the missile fighters can take down the ogre. Does that make sense? Okay, so once again, Payton can't do anything in the back. Have her delay. Cadell's got a sleep spell, so try that. That was really critical point that you guys had. Thank you for that. Now I think so. Griffith has a magic short bow and 10 magic arrows, if I recall. Is that the magic arrows? I'm gonna use this. That didn't do any good. And interestingly, they're boxed out by the sleeping ogres. That's an interesting point. So I don't want to kill the ogres? Okay. Thank you. Good. Right. Good. So maybe I don't want to kill the ogres because that would let the trolls in. I'm gonna go with that theory right now. Of course, I don't have the extra darts that I was talking about. Okay, so just you now. Oh man, they have 36 hit points. 6 times, what does that make? 9 times 27 plus 3, 30. They're above average hit points. It's bogus! Good. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to get Payton in the action here. When she hits, she does a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't stack up. I thought I could explore a little bit, and I guess I should have. I guess every single moment I should like have every advantage I possibly can. You're right. This would take a crap. This is going to take a crap ton of missile fire. I mean, this is sort of working, but I'm already out of darts there. Yeah, that's a lot of they get a lot of attacks too. Well, that's a yeah, I see. Yeah, that's a really good point. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That would totally work, wouldn't it? I get that. How about that? Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good damage. That was a magic arrow there. Now that troll was just removed from the board, I will point out. So I don't think there's anything for me to stand on unless I'm misreading it. I'm perfectly willing to stand on a dead troll's head if that helps me out, but I don't see anything to stand on. Oh, that's a good point. They're going to wake up, right? That's a good point. These guys are both helpless. That's a good point. This isn't going to last very long, is it? Okay, bandage the swordsman. On the other hand, right, I'm getting 3 attacks per round with the missile weapons, so... Oh, geez, this is great. This is great advice. The one in the center is big enough. Really, I feel like if I... Really? Because I feel like if I kill this one on the left, a troll can just slide down here and attack Payton. Really? That I'm skeptical about. I feel like they could just slide right down here. That's not helpless anymore. They're already awake, unfortunately. Poop. Let me think. Yeah, so that ogre's active again. Who is... Oh, I guess I've used up all my magic arrows, but I have more. That's fine. You know what? I might as well just join these things. Hayden's only got 1 hit point. So if I pull her back, they're going to get free attacks, and she's probably going to go down, which is awful. You know, interesting. Okay, so now, so I do have one more sleep spell to go. Here it comes. Put it on that one in the middle, like you're saying. Try that. So much for Payton. Yeah, I mean, you know, that step to second level is basically doubles your power. Did I not actually sleep either of these? Why did that not work? Why did... well, I'm confused by that. Oh, okay. All right. I thought, good point. I thought it was always one. That is, geez, great point. Yep, you're right. Good point. It's a coin flip whether you get one that powerful or not. Good point. Well, boy, this was possible, but I don't think I'm going to get this fight either. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. Those ogres are not my friends anymore. $36. Yeah, that's too bad. Damn. The funny thing is that even if I did win this, I'm worried I might be lost in the maze. So I might not be able to benefit from this even if I do win. That's a really interesting tactical fight, honestly. Yeah. I would have to tag up 72 points of damage against these trolls for this to work. Oh. Troll stands up and grins. Okay. All right. So even when they're missing from the map, you're right. You gotta stay in that location. Huh. Yep. Well, now I remember trolls coming back up too, because it just happened. Well, that is distressing. Right, it's not going to let me shoot. Not going to let me shoot in melee. Same thing here, right? Goes another one. Man. I'm just trying to get through the first level area. Come on. Right. I'm getting pretty good at bandaging, I'll say that. If I could level up in bandaging, I think I've earned that. Huh. That's really interesting that those two space things get boxed out so easily. I don't really want that ogre gone, but you know, okay, now I'm in such terrible shape. I'm putting my wizard in a melee against ogres. Yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. They're all back up. All that work. That's a really tough fight to put in the first level of your dungeon. All right, is that the same? Is it? Okay, well, so Maelwyn went down first the last time, and now Maelwyn somehow... I don't think this is even physically possible, right? You know, just... I'm going to kind of punt on this one. Yikes! That's a lot of damage. All right. Well, you know, I'm giving a lot of joy to the monsters. So I feel pretty good about myself for that. I'm kicked out of the program again. God damn. Okay. Here we go again. Did I get through that? What is happening with the code word there? Okay, so how do I get out of here? Here. Okay. So the only thing, here I am in town again. The only reason I'm here is just to buy darts. Which I thought I had an enormous supply of already. We have seen all of that before. But they go fast. They go real fast. Got about 50 there. Oh, overloaded. Sorry. Okay. Overdid it. Of course. Dan always overdoes it. Okay, so I think the overloaded was I just maxed out my inventory slots because near Girani is still at full movement of 12, so I think I'm still okay. Yep. Okay, so trolls definitely come back up, but they don't show any bodies while they're down, so that tricked me. Northern half of the slums has easy fights. Southern part has tough ones. Got it. Yeah, I think I've cleared out all the northern. I think I've cleared out the fights on the northern part already. So I think I'm stuck with just tough fights now. You know, there's that kobold. There's the kobolds over on the west, but they all have missiles. It's fewer of them, but they all have missile weapons. There's like 20 with missile weapons, and that's a big difference. I mean, should I go to the second level area and try to level up there? Because it seemed like that was starting to get tougher there too. What, Kudo's Well is the next place over? Where can I get experience? Let me, okay, let me just, you know, I could be wrong that I've scouted out the whole northern area. Thanks for looking that up. I'm pretty sure I have lots and lots of missile weapons for the other characters. And camp, save it here. No. Get back here. All right, so I guess I'll sniff around the northern part of the slums and see if there's anything else I can do. I know I've done the top right corner areas. Right. And there's nothing else to do here. I've done the spaces north of here. Right, I've looked down here. I've already done that. It's like the stable or whatever, so bash that. Is this the kind of a weird little area there? There's my fortune teller. Price of a few coppers, I will tell your fortune. What do you do? You know, again, do I get the same thing every time? Yes. Blood and violence are writ boldly on your future. Look for friends where you expect enemies, and enemies where you expect friends, of course. Allies, right. I feel like they should have repeated friends. Would have been a better echo. Yeah, definitely don't spoil stuff for me. Okay. I think I did do that orc fight, I think. Although potentially I had it and then I did the TPK and I don't have it saved. Is a possibility. I'm pretty sure I have seen that orc fight. I think I've scouted out here. I think there were kobolds up here, right? Or was that the next? Some hobgoblins are arguing over a pile of gold. Well, I could solve that argument for you. Thieves, they scream when they see you. What? I'm just honest, you know, takers. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to solve the argument because I'm that kind of guy. Okay, so here's Peyton, so I will delay. See, why can't I do that when why can't I do that when I need it? Right? Thank you. Nice. See, this is what if all the fights were like this, I'd be in good shape. Here's Nerjurini with her 53 darts currently. And of course, Peyton can't actually get in there. Well, Peyton can get in there now, I guess, so there's... Thank you for small benefits. Peyton has trouble, but she packs a wallop. That should do it, right? Yeah. Eight hit points, you say. I guess I should have had Nerjurini bandage the wounds, eh? Done bandage. Done quit. Done guard. Nope. Swordsman takes and hides his share. Warrior takes and hides his share, of course. See, this isn't getting me much experience, at least from the monsters. It's 19 experience points each. That is not boosting me up very much. 5 long swords. You know, that's not going to add much weight, I don't think. I'll take. Yeah. And then share the money. I think that's good. Okay, and Nerjurini still is at full movement, even carrying all the swords, so that's all right. And my other option there was to use the detect magic spell, but I'm not doing that yet. You find a large number of valuables. Okay. Okay. That's dope. All right, so I did a look there, so I guess I got that. That's dope. So 221. Let's just see what's available. Okay, 300 gold, 30 platinum. That's good. So I will share that, and then a ring. Definitely take that. Yeah. Okay, always search if there were monsters doing suspect things. That seems like good advice. Yeah, that worked. But don't turn search on permanently. Note to self. So I just walked through a wall, basically. So I've stumbled into a secret room with treasure. That's dope. Okay, thank you so much for the advice to search out the northern part of the slums. This I have not seen before. So each character receives 1,006 experience points. This is what I was looking for. What kind of treasure is there? Four gems, 2 jewelry. That is what you want right there. So I'll just share that. And then Itemy step. 20 arrows and a short bow. Interesting. I'm gonna stick that on Griffith just because he seems to be the dedicated bowman. Take it, take it. That's dope. It's super dope. Okay, I'm gonna save this before I die. Okay, and then, you know, I also haven't been over here. Well, that's interesting advice. That's interesting. I'm gonna if I need to, maybe I'll do that later. You've entered a small storage room. Look here. Look again. I'm not seeing anything. I guess it's nighttime now, eh? Okay, so that's over to the next area. Whoops, what am I doing? So I think somewhere around here is that big kobold fight, so I'm kind of thinking not doing that. Yeah, right, I should go back to town, train up. Yeah, let me just double check. So Nujirani's got 2844, so she can level up. And Hayden's got the 2470, right, which is good for a cleric. Yeah, great. Also, Rollin's currently down. Let me fix him. Great. Rollin's got good armor. I wish he had better hit points. That was a pretty good... Ah, he was down, right? So he doesn't get experience from that treasure find? Blast it. Right, 2,000 for a fighter, right? Okay, anyway, so I can get some people. I can get some people leveled up. I'm almost remembering how to get out of here. Well, almost is not. Doesn't quite cut it, does it? It's here, right? And then here. And then, right, okay. And then now I know how to go. Alrighty. Okay, so unfortunately it's nighttime. So I assume I can't get in the training center now. Oh, I can. So magic users and clerics go north, and that's exactly what I need. I need magic user and cleric training. Let's try east. We train only magic users here. Do you want to train? Yes, I do. Yes. Okay, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I'm going to figure out how to do this. Okay, train the character, T. Do I have to pay? Now I'm about to find out whether I need to pay like I do in the book. In the first, training costs 1,000 gold pieces. Oh, and I just paid? Okay. But I had it for Mailwin. Hope I didn't just pay $1,000 gold for nothing. Am I doing this wrong? So Nirjarini is still level 1, it says, but she's got experience enough to be level 2. Oh, I don't have 1,000 gold pieces. That's what it's telling me. Got it. Swordsman Warrior, eating in my experience. If you have a backup save, yeah. I hear that. That's interesting. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Okay, maybe I might consider doing that in the future. Can I trade? I can view and then trade. So 1,000 gold pieces. Boy, I don't have nearly enough. What, do I have to go and sell a gem? Is that what I need to do? Okay, Melwin has a gem. So what if I trade? One. And someone's got a piece of jewelry too, which is the big thing, right? Yep. Zero. Exit. Didn't I redo that? Okay, so she's got the gems now, so let's see if this works now. So I'll do I have to sell the gem? Probably I have to sell the gem, right? Let's try that. It's always something. And it's nighttime. I'm gonna try to get sneaky here. I'm gonna turn on search intentionally so I can burn time until it's daylight. Just gonna walk around the block here until daylight. This is surprisingly true to life. This is something that I actually do sometimes. Just can't sleep. Gonna walk around outside. Okay. Turn off search. Now it's daylight. Can I sell a gem at the armorers, or do I have to go to a? Is there a jeweler's store? How does that work? Yes. Appraise this. Yeah. Gems. 500. Got it. I will sell it. Okay, so that makes sense. So I need more money than that. I might only be able to level up one of my characters based on the money issue. That's not, that's a rule in first edition that's not my favorite. That does not exist in original D&D, and it's like, I don't know. Not my favorite. Got it. I should immediately sell at full value, otherwise they go to inventory slots and only sell at half value. Well, that's an interesting detail. Man, that would have taken me a while to figure out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing that thing. I'm immediately selling. Okay, so Griffith landed with the gem and the jewelry. So yeah, I will probably sell both of those. A 10 gold piece gem. Poop. 550. Okay. I mean, I'm only first level. What should I expect? That's not very pricey jewelry. Oh, he's got that. Probably going to sell all this stuff so I can level up. Great. Gazongas. Now that's what I'm talking about. 4,601 gold piece for that one piece of jewelry. That, yeah. Overloaded money will be put in a pool. That's okay. 668 platinum pieces. That's a good deal. Okay, so I will share that. Okay. And then I also have stuff to sell, right? I have all these long swords. Okay, now I have not ID'd this stuff. You know, I have a detect magic spell, but I feel like I'm not using that properly. Anyway, I'm just going to try IDing stuff. That's really pricey. But if I sell it, I get if I sell it and it's magical, then I get a lot of money. So these are all standard longswords, I guess. But I do want to ID the ring. That's worth IDing. Yes. Ringer protects 1. Good deal. No. Okay, is that what you guys do? So you try to sell it, see if it's a lot of money, and then ID it? Is that what you do? Let's ID this just so I know what it is. Short bow +1. Great. And you know what? I've got these bracers here. I mean, I really know what they are. They're bracers of AC 6, right? But I will. Yeah, I'm gonna ID this just so I know what it is. Yes, I have a lot of money. Yep. Great. Okay. I like seeing it on the list there. Exactly what it is. So my question is. Okay, so I guess the bracers and the ring do not work together. Would anyone benefit from the ring then? I mean, everybody else is all armored up. I guess you get a saving throw bonus. I mean, I'm not facing too many saving throw spells. I don't think there's anybody here that would benefit from the ring. I guess she can keep it. But I will swap out the... I'll trade the short bow to somebody. Like Malin, I guess? Oh, really? Okay, really? Okay. So I could trade this to someone on the front line, like Griffith. Yeah. Doesn't seem like that increased Griffith's AC. Oh, but I haven't readied it, right? Yeah. Great. And now AC2. Yep, great. Awesome. Fantastic. Yep. Great. Mm-hmm. And then he also, you know, he's already got a magic. Wait, I should ID the magic bow is what I should do. This, I'm pretty sure that's magic. Yes. Great. Okay, so I remember what that is. This is... I don't know what this is. That's also magical, right? All right. Now, okay. So now that you guys have taught me how to use the ID function, now I'm all excited about that. How do we join all these arrows together? Okay, so these arrows aren't joining, so that means that these arrows have to be magic, I think. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so now I know that. So someone else should get this bow. Okay, so Griffith has one. I guess Cadell doesn't have one yet. Right, so I should buy more arrows, right? I think that's all my magic items. I think I just ID'd all my magic items, right? I did equip I equipped the ring, right? I think I've done that, right? I think that stuff is properly equipped. Anyway, let's buy some more arrows. 1, 2. Damn it. Really? I'm overloaded? Huh. Roland's movement is only 3. How did that happen? That's not that much stuff. That's surprising. Can I get his? Wonder if I can get his movement up. Oh, coinage. Yep. Okay, coinage. Yep. Okay. Well, now that's a new problem. What do I do about that? Did I oversell? Should I have not sold all that stuff? I didn't think that would be that many coins. Bother. So many problems. Now all my guys are slow. For Pete's sake, there's always like more problems. All right, let's go deal with the training, right? And then I'll deal with the other stuff. Okay, at least I have enough money to get trained. So I was talking to Paul in the week, and he's also playing Pool of Radiance offline, and he's played it many times before, so he's a much better player than I am. And I guess he's gotten to a point where he's overloaded with jewelry, is what he's saying. He's got all of his characters with jewelry overflowing all of his pockets at the moment. So I'm not at that point yet. Do I have enough money? I still don't have enough money. 1/3, right? Because the other people had the gems, right? Okay, now I'm thinking I should have pooled my stuff back at the armor. Here, yeah. That's not why. It's Rollins got all this money. Trade to her this type of coin. I need at least 200, right? What? Okay, now? Nirjarini will become a 2nd level magic user. Yes, I'm going to train. Congratulations. Okay, this is the first time I've seen that. Nirjarini. I finally figured out how to actually use the training. Nirjarini's spells to choose from. Okay, so... And I'm told there aren't really super great choices in this game. Okay, so I feel like Charm Person or Magic Missile, right? Those are your go-tos. Does this reduce the shares demanded by the swordsman and the warrior? I think so, yeah. Or there's additional shares on my end, I assume. That's a good question. So that becomes slightly less important, perhaps. So the question here is, I don't know how Charm Person works in this game. Like, do they just stop fighting, or do they fight for me, or can I use them later on? Let's see what the book says. So it says. These are clerical spells. I'm over here looking at the manual for what the Charm Person does. Magic Missile will never become super powerful because of level cap, but later in the game it will be somewhat serviceable. Yep, good point. Right at the moment, I'm struggling with the first level. Why does this... Here we are. Okay, Charm Person. This spell makes a humanoid creature the caster's friend and ally. Any action of the caster will be seen in the most favorable light possible. The target gets saving throw. Standard thing. Okay. It gets a saving throw when the spell is thrown, and again days or weeks later, depending on intelligence. You can never be sure if the effect is permanent. For the moment, the charm creature can become an NPC if there is room in the party roster. Got it. Under the command of the caster. And of course, Magic Missile does 2 to 5 points of damage to the target. There's no saving throw, and every 2 levels you get an extra missile. That's a good point. Yeah, I think Friends was an Unearthed Arcana spell. That's a good point. Somewhere I was reading documentation that did say the designers were looking at Unearthed Arcana when they made it. So you don't get the extra classes, but yeah, that actually is the first sign of anything that comes out of Unearthed Arcana. That's a good eye there. Really, enlarge is decent. Do you cast it like on a party member and they become more powerful? Is that what happens? Using camp or combat, the living target increases 20% per level. Makes the humanoid target into an ogre or giant in size, in strength. Interesting. I feel like by the book, right? I wasn't going to go for enlarge because by the book you'd like burst out of your armor or stuff because it doesn't affect your equipment. So that's an interesting point. I'm gonna look at my book for ranges because the range in some of these fights has been important. So Charm Person says 12 inches over here. I think Magic Missile is like pretty long range. 6 plus 1 inch per level is what it says. I am gonna go Charm Person is what I'm gonna do. I think I need that at the moment. I might regret that later. Right, I don't have focus on the game window, Daniel. Charm Person is my choice. Okay, so there's Nurture Reading. She's got more hit points, and then Payden needs to have enough money. 533. That's not enough. So Rollin, and then trade to Payden, and this type of coin, and give 200, which is the magic number. There's something weird in the interface here. Okay, exit, and train Payden. Right. Begin adventuring and go across the hall in order to get to the cleric training. Yeah, that's in the first. I think that's in the first edition book. I'll look it up in just a second. It might be the DM's guide that kind of has like errata for the spells. Yep. Train, Payden, train. Yep. Yes. Great. Okay, so I think that's all the training I can do. Yeah, let me actually look that up in the book. Yes, you're right. So in the player's handbook. Which right, and admittedly, that kind of basically just nerfs the whole spell, right? You almost can't think of any good use for enlarge with that interpretation. Yeah, right. Okay, so here's first edition DM's guide, right? Enlarge. All garments and equipment worn by a subject of the spell should be considered to automatically drop off if held by straps or fasteners, otherwise to split away during growth. So it is not possible. To squeeze someone to death in their armor by means of an enlarge. Material components possessed do not change size. Coats of mail, however, will be ruined if growth occurs while worn. Note that you can opt to make a target wearing objects an impossible task for an enlarged spell unless the character is actually touched so as to distinguish the creature from the objects. Right? It's a surprising thing in the DM's guide, but that's what it says. So if you're not looking at, and obviously that came out 2 years after the player's handbook, so if you're just looking at the player's handbook, you would never think that that's an issue. Very strange, right? It sort of seems, right? It sort of seems like the intent was people were saying, I enlarge them in their plate mail and therefore they die, right? So I guess that was the maybe not great idea solution to that, I guess, or something. Okay, so that's everyday can train. So, all right, now what problems do I have now? So the swordsman there needs to get healed. I guess I can cast, right? Not this. Cast all my cures? Is that what happened? Yeah, which is probably the better. It's probably the better ruling, right? I mean, it seems like the more gamist ruling. Alice doesn't go drink the potion that makes her small and lose all her clothes, which is narratively the better choice, right? There's a lot of that weird stuff in the DM's guide that came out 2 years later that kind of acts as a rata that's like goes in a totally different direction that you wouldn't expect. Maybe we should just ignore that, perhaps. All right, so I don't have any more healing spells. I wish that little note did not come up every time I walk past the town hall. All right, so it seems like Nirjarini is the team leader, I think. All right, now I have to. Okay, so Rollin is still too heavy, right? If I can, maybe I'll just give. What happens if I give Nirjarini all the coinage? I mean, 74 coins, that's not much. Still movement 3. I don't think I'm going to get him up over movement 3. Oh, okay. I guess the movement isn't being updated while I trade stuff. Okay, so he's movement 6, which is the best I can do, I guess. Let me see. Griffith is at movement 6 with some platinum. Cadella's movement 6 has quite a bit of stuff. That is quite a bit of stuff. got everybody pretty well armored, so they're going to be all movement 6, I guess. I hope. Okay, and Nirjarani's carrying most of the money and still movement 12, so that's fine. Yeah, all right. Not too bad. So the thing I want to do now is go buy more. Actually, I want to get my spells, and I want to rest up, and I want to buy more arrows. That's the current goal. So... You can't put clothes on an unseen servant, right? Good. Keep those first edition players from cheating the game, right? I wonder how that came up. I mean, sometime between 1977 and 1979, something must have come up that broke the game if you put clothes on an unseen servant. Right. Memorize. Is that it? Right, Malone has never used in this thread of history has never used the sleep spell yet. Nothing there. Okay, and Rollin, right, it's a fighter thief. Got it. Okay, so now I'm gonna rest. So I think like 6 days will fix the swordsman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rules specifically say it's unseen. Stop trying to break the game. What? I'm trying to think of what story that's like. There's some particular story that has like has clearly an unseen servant. What am I thinking of? Is it something out of 3 Hearts, 3 Lions or something? I think they go for help at some point, and the wizard has got an unseen servant, and I think he's advertising a Bucknard's Everfull purse too. Okay, so this is going pretty well. I'm going to save this as game A. Not going to quit. Okay, so go get more arrows is the current plan. Yes. Okay, so can Rollin buy in? Enough money, of course. Poop. God, there's so many things. Should I pool it? I guess I should pool my money now. Ah, interesting. Okay, so pool the money. Next. Buy. All right. Rollin doesn't do a lot of shooting, so that's probably fine. Right, Griffith. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of arrows. I always overdo everything, so I need more missiles. Now I'm going to have way too many missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Payton doesn't have that. So you can't throw a hammer in this game. You know, I'm just going to buy one hammer just for experiment's sake. And buy some more darts while I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably way too many darts. It's probably fine. Nothing in this game feels more 1988 than the absence of a repair option in the camp menu. Yep. Got to do all this separate stuff. I compared to like Dungeon Hack, even just a couple years later, I totally missed that. Totally missed that. Okay, almost left out all my money, so share the money. Exit. Camp. Save. A. All right, so I'm running later than I normally do, but I'm gonna take one more shot at that central. I'm gonna take one more shot at that central mob. I feel really I feel wired here to try that again. So just in camp one more time, just in case I need to come back here. So this might be terrible, but I'm gonna try it. Whoops, right. So now I've got a couple characters that are second level. You know, it's near right. 2 sleep spells, great for her. I just remember how to get back down there. For Pete's sake, I'm lost again. For Pete, this, god damn it. Twisty halls of the Root Guild. That is not where I want to go. How do I get over there? Does it? Is it like? Am I a total moron? Why can I not get over there? Is it? Do I have to go down here? Yeah, that right. I have to right. This right. It's this door here that I have to go through. Urgh. Okay. Okay. Herp or derp. Okay, let's try this again. This might be a terrible idea, but this is... Try one more shot on the evening here. Here we go. Here we go. A single man, no problem. I'm going to attack because he's pissing me off too many times. I wish a couple of guys weren't so far into the... what is that plant? There's a plant there. What is that? Okay. So I really don't want my guys to get hit. You know, I'm going to... Geez, you'd think I've done this so many times, you'd think I'd know what I was going to do. Okay, no sleeve spells so you see the whites of their eyes. See, I think that's the good advice. So I'm going to move Cadell, and I'm going to get him out of the line of fire. That's my move. So my spellcasters are not going to be anywhere where they can get hit. Mother's Day gift. There's a banana peel, right? Is there a banana peel on the far left of the screen? That was not a good attack. Okay, so Payden doesn't have any ranged weapons, so I'm going to stand right here so I can just step in. Well, I guess I could get in that diagonal, right? I'm going to do that. I wish Griffith wasn't so far out there. I'm right in there. Fuck. At least she's not down. Now what I'm hoping to avoid is that magic user casting magic missile at near Gerini. That is what I do not want to have happen. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. If I can get her cured, would be pretty neat. Really? I mean, I tried talking to him once before, and it did no good. I get the exact same reaction as when I just attacked, actually. So I definitely can't use a bow in this situation. Oh, you were probably telling me to ready the arrows is what you were telling me previously. Mm-hmm. All right, let me just look at... Okay, so I could drop one here and get 7. I can get 7 right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I did only try it once. Admittedly, I only tried it once. I think I might have tried Haughty, possibly. Yeah, okay. Use as an item? Well, that's new. There's Cleric 1 down. Interesting. Okay, so for the first time I've got like a block of 9 in there, so now I can max out a sleep spell. I think it's time to do that. I mean, I could almost do 2. That would get 9, but then I get 8 here. Of course, she has 2 sleep spells, right? Yeah, I'm going to move. I'm not casting right. I'm going to move around the corner before I do this. I almost want to do it right here. I'll get 8. And then there'll be another 8 here. That's pretty good, actually. And then interestingly, I guess the helpless ones block other ones, so I could wait a little bit before I actually kill them. Let's try that. Okay, so moving, enter, cast, sleep. That is my choice. I don't think there is a variable component of the duration. The game manual says, I think it says 3 rounds per level. Oh no, 5 rounds per level. Oh, that's a big difference. It's 5 rounds per level of the caster. That's pretty good. So it actually jumped from 5 rounds to 10 rounds with Nir Jirani, right? So actually they're asleep for 10 rounds. I'm glad I spotted that. That's nifty. And then I want to use Cadell as well. So move. We're not moving because I don't have focus. I'm looking at the manual. Cast, sleep. Right, so these guys are all asleep. I wanted to hit. Some of them moved out of the way. So I got all these guys. That's too bad. So now it's only like 6. Poop. Now, so now that I've picked sleep, I can't go back, right? So I've learned that if I try to exit, it aborts this. I lose the charge anyway. So I'm committed on using the sleep spell, unfortunately. So I'm only going to get 6. Poop. That's the 6. That's also 6. You know, if I do this 6, it's going to box. This guy's going to box in other people. Yeah, that might be interesting strategically. I'm going to try this. It's only 6, but so be it. I do want to get Payden. I want to get Payden's turns. Don't take down. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Now that prevents Payden from casting a cure, which is what I was just trying to say. Poop. God, 1 second before I could have cast Cure Light Wounds there. But now I can't. So right. Peyton hits pretty hard there. I'm gonna keep Maelwyn around the corner. It's weird that the magic user is using an item for the first time. Please don't. Okay. Yeah, see, they're stuck. That guy's stuck behind some sleeping monsters. I don't know. Should I pull Maelwyn around? Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know, can I aim at this guy here? No, I cannot. You know, can I move here and then aim at this guy here? It's not letting me do that. You know, what an idiot. Look at me, now I've readied the arrows. I'm so smart. Aim. Target. Oh, and more? Okay. Let me do this. Now they're aiming at my spellcasters and they're keeping Peyton from casting a Cure Light Wounds. Okay, so clearly Cadell. Let me just make sure he's got arrows ready. Does this not? I guess when I joined the arrow groups, it must have lost the ready status there. So I am going to return fire. I haven't hit anything at super long range, but I am going to return fire at these jerks. Really wish I could cast. I mean, can I move Peyton out of the way? Of course, they're going to get a free attack, right? Try that. Okay, now, so Nijirini has another sleep spell, and I think there's a big batch over here that is a good target, right? So these guys, that guy's helpless, that guy's, but this guy is not. here, one helpless. So I could get 8. I get these 8 here, and they're all hobgoblins. I feel like that's worthwhile. I can get 8 by shooting it right here. Assuming that's in range, which I hope it is. So exit. Exit. This is sort of crazy, but I want to make really sure that they're in range. Cast. Sleep. Right there. So I actually have 4 sleep spells, right? If I need it. Okay, seems like he's done. And those archers might be out of arrows at this point. Okay, so this is still the same round. Payton can't cast. So that's, I get it. Now I can cast. I'm going to move. I'm going to go here. Enter. Cast. Interesting. This. Right, begins casting. Yeah, here's your any. It's not letting me target her. Crap. Huh, okay, I gotta be at Jay's touch range. Yep, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna use it on me. Rel. So I used her spells. I'm gonna start darting things that are down. Thank you. All right, shoot my AC 0 guy. You do that. I don't think I've ever hit anything at long range. That's a good target. Yep, good. So Cadell and that Orc Captain are having a duel currently. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Man, Roland's got nice AC and crappy hit points. Alright, so he's out of arrows. That is interesting. Looking for people that are possibly injured that are easier to eliminate. Like that guy. Fuck. Okay, now let me. So I got one. I do have one more sleep spell with Maelwyn, but I think. I see. So it's not right. So these guys are all out of line of sight, so it's not showing me anything about them. I think these guys are all asleep, but I can't actually see them. Those are both helpless. So I don't think I have a big batch. I think I no longer have a giant batch that's good to sleep, actually. So I think I'm going to get Maelwyn more into the fight. Can Maelwyn shoot that? It'll let me shoot that? Answer is yes. Who else? Maybe this dude? Okay, they're out of ranged stuff. That's interesting. Is that right? Okay, so here's paid. So here is, so move next to Nirjarani, down here to guard Nirjarani, enter, cast the other Cure Light Wounds. Of course, it begins casting. Ah, that's interesting. Maybe the auto kill ends it. That's a good point. That might be the case. Nirjarini wasn't super in danger at this point because they're out of ranged weapons. I want this guy out of here. One point, come on. All right, so they don't have any ranged weapons, so they're no longer in. These guys are no longer at risk, unless they break through my front line. So this gives me some extra options now. I'm going to take out some of these guys back here. I think the rule in the first edition DM's guide is like technically this auto kill bit is just for melee weapons in the book, and I think you're right. I think it might say you get one attack to do that, and then they're just eliminated. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Ah, crap! Did I just lose somebody? And that just happened, right? Ah, that's a good point there.